Welcome back, everyone, to AT&T Field in beautiful Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm Sam Valenti. Welcome to the In-Between Game Show. As we have finished the first game of this doubleheader, the Smokies win 15-10, and the second game will get started shortly. This upcoming game will also be the series finale of this six-game set, and the Smokies will have a chance to win the series 4-2. Right now, we're going to recap the first 5 games of this wild series between the Smokies and the Lookouts. The first game was insane. Tennessee had leads of 4-0 and 6-3, but ended up down 10-6 in the 9th inning. And despite the Smokies rallying to tie the game at 10, Ivan Johnson hit a walk-off sacrifice fly to win the game for Chattanooga. Hayden McGeary was fantastic at the plate for the Smokies in that one, going 3 for 5 with 5 runs batted in, including a 2-run homer. Meanwhile, for the Lookouts, Alex McGarry went 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. How funny is that? McGeary and McGarry both with great performances in that first game. In the second game of the series, the Smokies bounced back with an 8-3 victory. 3 of Tennessee's runs came in the second inning, and the other 5 runs came in the 6th. The only home run in that game was a 2-run shot off the bat of Jordan Wogu. Walker Powell had a great game on the mound for Tennessee, striking out 7 batters and only allowing 2 runs on 4 hits and 5 innings pitched. Game 3 was the second game in a row where the winning team scored 8 runs. But unfortunately, this time it was the Lookouts who got those 8 runs, with the Smokies' lone run coming on a Casey Opitz RBI groundout. Tennessee also only managed 1 hit on the night, courtesy of Nelson Maldonado. Ivan Johnson went 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs, and Michael Troutwine hit the game's only home run. Game 4 was similar to the first game of the series, an absolute thriller, ending in an 11-10 score. But unlike Game 1, it was the Smokies who prevailed, largely thanks to Cole Roederer having the game of his life. Roederer went 3 for 3 with 7 RBIs, 2 walks, and 2 home runs. One of those homers being a grand slam in the 4th inning and the game-winning 3-run shot in the 8th. And guess what? He did all of that hitting in the 9-hole. Troutwine homered again for the Lookouts, but thanks to Roederer, his efforts did not contribute to a Chattanooga victory. Despite a rocky game from Smokies starter DJ Hers, Luke Little and Dennis Correa shut down the Lookouts in the 8th and 9th innings, preserving the win for Tennessee, an almost unreal win for the Smokies. Richie just recapped Game 5, which took 2 days to complete. But if you're just tuning in, I will give you a brief summary. The Smokies were dominating the Lookouts 12-3 when play was suspended in the 4th inning yesterday. Tennessee scored 9 runs in the top of the 4th, 4 of those runs coming on bases-loaded walks. Play resumed earlier today, and the Smokies added another run in the 4th on a Levi Jordan RBI force-out. The Smokies would get back in the game in the bottom of the 6th, of the Lookouts I should say, as they hit 3 straight home runs, making it a 13-8 ballgame. But luckily, the Smokies would shut down the Lookouts the rest of the way, and Cubs top prospect Hollywood Pete Crow Armstrong put the finishing touches on the win, hitting a 2-run home run in the top of the 9th to make the score 15-8. Now, while the Lookouts would score 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th, the Smokies would hold on for the 15-10 victory. Now we're on to Game 6, the series finale. Because this is a doubleheader, the upcoming game will only be 7 innings. Now we're going to take a look at scores around Major League Baseball. Let's start off with the Smokies' parent club, the Chicago Cubs. They had a 6-0 lead on the Milwaukee Brewers, but unfortunately, the Cubs blew that lead, and they lose 8-6 in Milwaukee, a tough one for the Northsiders. And the other final game currently today, the Houston Astros defeat the Texas Rangers 12-11. Houston beating Texas in that one. The Astros get 12 runs on 13 hits, and the Rangers get 11 runs on 12 hits. Some games are currently ongoing. At the end of 2, the Reds lead the Nationals 1-0. And at the end of 1, the Marlins are beating the Cardinals 2-0. Games that will be upcoming, the Orioles pay a visit to the Bronx to take on the Yankees. The Braves will take on the Guardians in Cleveland. The Royals will be playing the Twins in Minnesota. The Angels will pay a visit to San Diego to take on the Padres. The Mariners will be playing the Giants in San Francisco. And the Pirates will take a visit to LA to take on the Dodgers. Now the Smokies will be back at home tomorrow to celebrate the 4th of July, Independence Day, against the Birmingham Barons. There will be post-game fireworks, and kids will also be able to run the bases after the game. That's not all for promotions, folks, as there will be all-you-can-eat Wednesday for the second game of the series, followed by Thirsty Thursday, where fans can enjoy 20-ounce beer for only $3. What a deal! There will be post-game fireworks again on Friday, and Saturday will be Grateful Dead Night. Fans can enjoy themed music, in-between inning entertainment, and Grateful Dead themed specialty jerseys worn by the players. The jerseys will be auctioned off post-game, benefiting Remote Area Medical. The Stolen Faces will be performing before and after the game, and the night will conclude with a themed post-game fireworks show. The final game of the series will be on Sunday, and the first 1,000 fans through the gates of Smokies Stadium will receive a bobblehead of the man who's been lighting up Wrigley Field this season, Smokies legend and current Cubs star Christopher Morel. It's going to be an exciting week at Smokies Stadium, so if you haven't already, get your tickets now. When we come back, Mick Gillespie and Ben Slotnick will bring you the second game of this doubleheader and the series finale of this 6-game series between the Chattanooga Lookouts and your Tennessee Smokies. More Smokies baseball coverage is coming up next.